Hello students, good morning. So today we'll go to the next lesson and which is completely different from the previous lesson, okay? So in this lesson we'll be studying about something general effects. So you are observing your day-to-day life, the changes, right? And what changes you are seeing and after changing what the product you are getting, right? So everything about the change. What is this change? What are the types of change? And what happens after change and before change? Everything we are going to study in the lesson called Changes Around Us, and that is lesson number 6. So today let us begin with this lesson number 6, that is Changes Around Us. Before going to the exact lesson, let me tell you about what all things we are going to study in this lesson. Okay. So here the learning objectives in this lesson are will be studying identify changes around us, and in this we'll see some general effects. Okay. Next is types of changes, and under this we have two types: reversible and irreversible change. Next, again, what we will see in this lesson is physical and chemical change. Okay. Effect of temperature, change on object. Last one is some common examples of change. Okay. So, in this lesson, we will study about some of the changes around us, right? Next one, types of changes. So, we have two types of changes where the object can change. So, which are those? That is reversible and irreversible changes. Next, we will study about physical and chemical changes. What is this physical and the chemical changes, including some of the examples. Next one, effect of temperature change on the object. So, when temperature of any object increases or decreases, then what is the change of that particular material, or we can take any object. Next one, last we will see some of the common examples related to changes. So these are what some objectives in this lesson that we are going to study, right? So first one, we will go for introduction of this lesson. So introduction. Now here, change occur in every way and every day of your life. But why these objects change or why these materials change? Right? So for that, I'll give you one example. Suppose here we are having but okay, this is what but, right? When the time changes, this bud will change into what? Flower. Yes, this bud is changed into what? Flower. Next, again we have some of examples like this where you can see in your daily life. Okay. Next is there are many kinds of changes, varieties, different kinds of changes like bud becoming flower, then milk. If you take milk, right, this is what? Milk. Then milk, when you churn it, you will get what? Curd. And if you take curd, again you churn it, what you will get? You will get buttermilk. Yes, so you can see many changes in your surrounding as well as in your home also. Like example, we have seen bud changes to flour, or bud becomes to flour, even milk changes to curd, again curd we can change into buttermilk, right? So from buttermilk again what we get? We get butter, right? So if we get butter can also be changed into next. What we get? That is ghee. So milk is changing into how many items? One, two, three, and four. See here. So milk we have changed into four items. That is curd, buttermilk, butter, ghee. Again from milk we can prepare many things like paneer, cheese. Yes, many kind of items we get from milk. So here also you can see the changes. Right? Now one more example I think. That have you all seen candle? We'll take candle. Okay. So what happens in candle? You can see many changes in candle. So what changes? Let us see that. Suppose this is a candle. Okay, beautiful candle. Now this candle started burning. Right? So when it burns, then what changes you observe? You observe that size of candle will decrease, right? It will start melting like this. You may see the changes of burning candle. So what change you have seen? That size became small of what? Candle. So when this candle start burns, the wax of this candle will start melt. Okay, this wax will start what? Melt. It melts because of this heat. Then you observe that the size of candle will decrease. And here one more. The currently change. You can see the chalk, right? I'm using the chalk. So as I use this chalk, it will also start reduces as I go on writing on the board. The size of chalk will decrease, right? Suppose this was the initial chalk. As I go on writing this, the size of the chalk will become decrease. It will also get reduced. So this is also one kind of change. Now again, what changes you can see? What all changes you can see around you? These are some changes I have told, right? Next, in candle we have seen that this wax melts, right? As it melts, the size of candle will decrease. and this wax evaporates as water when we start boil, it will also evaporate, right? Similarly, when this candle start burns, the wax will melt and the size of candle will decrease. Along with that, the wax will start evaporate. So this is what the some changes you can see around. Now what is the change then? How you can define the change? Yes, so we will see what is the change. Change means what then? Write definition of this change on the board. Change refers to a change refers to noticeable. Noticeable means you can see that change by your eyes. Different in shape, yes, and size, as we have discussed about candle. Next, color, state means I'll explain. Next, internal structure or any other property of a substance or any object. The definition may look lengthy, but if you understand this, it will be very easy. Right? So now I'll explain you what is changes then. So change refers to different, noticeable difference in. So a change refers to noticeable difference in shape, size, color, state and internal structure of any object. Shape in a sense, for example, here I have told you that this is a bud of flower. Now you can see the shape of bud is different. So when it becomes flower, the shape of that flower will be again different, right? Now one more thing. Here again shapes. What shapes you can give? For example, when you take a clay, okay, this is what clay. This clay is not having any shape, right? But when you take this clay and smash it, and you can convert that clay to what? Pot. Yes, you are giving shape to what? Clay. What type of shape? You are giving shape to that clay in the form of pot. So this is what the change refers to. So you can see the noticeable difference in shapes, right? Now size. As I told that size means candle. The example of candle we have seen. Yes, when it starts burn, suppose this is the candle before burning. As it starts burn, the size will become small. Why? Because this wax started melting and even it evaporates. So that is why you can see the change in shape, size, even the colors also. And state and internal structure. What is this state? State means what? For example, here if I take ice cube, right? Here I am taking what? Ice cube. Yes? Now when I give heat to this ice, now this ice will convert into what? Water, right? This will convert into water. Here, ice is in which state? It is in solid state. So when we supply heat to this solid, that is to the ice, it will convert into what? Liquid. So which type of liquid we are getting? That is water. So you can see the change in states also. That is solid state is converted into liquid state. So this is what the exact meaning of change. So remember, change refers to noticeable difference in size, shape, color, state, and internal structure or any other property of substance or any object. I hope you all understood the meaning of change. Now we move to the further concept of this topic. Yes, here some more examples I'm having. So babies, you have seen babies. Yes. So babies become adult. That is also one kind of change. How you tell that there is a change? You can see that babies are so small. As the time progresses, the body shape, the size, the weight, and the appearance and also will change. This is what baby. Yes, as it grows, it will become adult. So you can change, so you can see the change of what? Human beings also. Next one, here, seed. Okay, I take here seed. This is what seed. Any seed you can take and just put it in the soil and pour water to this seed. Now what you observe the change? You can see that the seed start giving what? It gives us plant. Yes. So this is also one kind of natural change which you are observing, right? So seeds grow into plant and they can grow into trees also. Next one, you take one iron strip. Okay, this is what? Iron strip. Now this iron strip, you just place it in, you keep it outside of your home. Okay, you keep it outside of your home. So you observe that as rain starts and the wind, yes, because of this atmospheric condition, this iron will get rust. Yes, rust. So it will turn into what? Iron will turn into rust. So these are what some changes you can see in your surrounding. Now we will see some of the changes or the types you can say. Now we'll see two types of changes. First one is natural change and second one is man-made change. So these are what two types of changes. What is this natural change and man-made change? Right? Now we will see what is this natural change. Here and write on the board. Many changes taking place around us occur by themselves. Next, the changes that are brought about by humans. Yes. Now let us understand this. What these natural change and man-made changes. Now, first look at this natural change. Naturally. What it means? Many changes taking place around us occur by themselves. The changes, whatever you are observing, whatever you are noticing, that change occur by themselves only, right? For example, I told that seed. Yes, so when you place the seed in a soil, and as the time passes, it will start growing itself. Yes, it will give us what? The seed will give us plant and tree. Here you are not changing seed into plant or tree. Seed itself is changing into plant or tree. So such types of change we call it as a natural change. Now again, which change you can see the natural change? That is, I have told you one of example that iron steel. This is what iron. So because of rain or wind, this iron will become rust. Yes, this iron will become what? Rust because of rain and the wind. And the reaction will take place with the iron strip. So the good iron is converted into what? The rusted iron. So this is also one kind of change that is happening in natural or nature that we call it as a natural change. Yes? And one more example for this is day becomes night, and similarly night turns into what? Day. You cannot change night into day or day into night. Day itself is changing into what? Night. Again the night itself is coming into day. So this is also one kind of natural change. So natural change is a change where it occurs by themselves. So that type of change we call it as a natural change. Now we will see what is man-made change. What is this man-made change? Here you can see the definition of man-made change. Man-made change, the changes that are brought about by humans. So here we are changing the material from one form to another form. And for this, making changes who are required? Humans. Right? For example, here I take one fabric. This is what? A fabric. Now, this fabric, I'll cut it, stitch it to form what? To form dress, right? So, I can change this plain fabric into varieties of dresses. So, who is changing here? Here, humans are changing. Human in a Since what? Tailors. Tailors, they are cutting it, taking length of that fabric, then they are stitching. Means here the changes are taking place with the help of humans. So such kind of changes we call it as a man-made change. And one more example I'll give you, that is milk. Again we'll go for milk. Now here I have milk. Now this milk I wanted to change in what? Curd. I wanted to change in curd. Now what you will do? You will add baking soda, right? Baking soda. You will add a pinch of baking soda in this milk so that the milk will change into what? Curd. So this is what? Man-made change. So I hope you all understood what is the natural change and man-made change. Now here on the basis of properties, change can be divided or categorized into, here I write, physical change, chemical change, reversible change, then irreversible change. Yes? So here, on the basis of some properties, on the basis of some properties of any object or material, change can be categorized or grouped or divided into four types. So which are those? They are physical change, chemical change, reversible change and irreversible change. So in this lesson, we will be studying about four types of changes. They are physical change, chemical change, reversible change and irreversible change. So one by one we will study what these changes are and we will discuss some of the examples based on this so that you will understand what is these all changes and when they take place. Okay. So remember, these are what some of the changes we have grouped into four types. Yes. First one, we will go for reversible and irreversible change. If you understand reversible and irreversible, then obviously you will understand physical and chemical changes. Okay. So first one, here we will see reversible change. Now what is this reversible change? What it means? Yes, here I'll write on the board so that you'll understand that. Changes that can be reversed to get original form of the material or the substance they are called reversible changes. Now what it means, what this exactly means, reversible change. So in order to understand this, I'll give you some of example. Okay. So reversible change, reversible change, the changes that can be reversed to get original form of the material or substances. Such kind of changes we call it as a reversible change. Okay. Now I'll make you understand about this. What it means. Now here, I take the previous example only. Yes, this is what? Ice cube. Now, to this ice cube, I will supply heat. Means I start heating this ice cube. Now what happens? Here you can see this ice cube will turn into what? Water. Right? This is what? Ice. So this ice, when I start heat, this ice will convert into what? Water. See, if I write that is solid is converted into what? Liquid. Now again, this water I can change into ice. How? Yes, here I show you. This is what water we have taken. This water, the same diagram I draw. This water I'll take and I'll keep it in where? I'll keep it in refrigerator, right? Short I'll write. I'll freeze this water, right? I'll freeze this water. I'll cool this water. So now what you get after freezing or when you keep this water in a fridge or refrigerator, again this water can be converted into what? Ice cube. Yes, this water we have converted into ice. Now, what it means here is the thing or the substance, when we are changing it, the change can be brought back to the original form. Previously, we were having ice cube. When we melt it or when we heat it, we will get water. Then that water, when we again freeze it, we will get back ice cube. So this is what? Reversible. Reverse, we can reverse the change. Solid can be converted to liquid. Again, liquid can be converted into solid. Such kind of changes we call it as a reversible change. Okay. Now, one more example I'll give you. So this whatever change we saw, that is melting into freezing. Then again freezing can be done melting process. What it means melting in a sense, ice cube we have converted into what? Water. Then freezing. Water we have freezed into what? Ice cube. This is one example. Now one more example I give. This is first example, second example. Now I'll take water in a beaker. Yes. And I'll start heating this water. What you see? You see the change. What change? This is what? Liquid. Liquid will vaporize. It will vaporize. Yes? So now this vaporized or vapors we can again convert into liquid. How? This vapors, I'll close it with the lid. Yes? As I start heating this water, these vapors will collected here at the bottom of lid or the plate which you are closing with this beaker, and now remove this burner and cool that vapors. These vapors I'll cool them. So when you cool it, again these vapors are converted into what? Liquid droplets, right? So here, what process is taking place? Here, vaporization. One second, I'll write it on the top. Vaporization into condensation. These all things we have already studied previously. Vaporization in a sense, this water I started heating so that it will give us vapors. Now these vapors I'll cool it down. Yes, when I cool it, again I'll get what? Liquid droplets. Then again these liquid droplets I can convert into vapors, and again vapors can be converted into what? Liquid. So this is also one of the example of reversible change. So I hope you all understood what is meant by reversible change. Reversible change is nothing but the substance which we are taking converted into another form. Next, another form which we have converted, we can turn back into the original form of that particular substance. So this is what everything about reversible change. Now here one more example we discuss. So I know you all love balloon. Yes, this is what balloon. Now we'll not take this balloon. This is balloon. Yes, this is original balloon. Now I'll blow air into this balloon. Now when I blow air into this balloon, it will change its what? It will change its size, shape. Yes, so that you will get this balloon you will get, right? Now again, when you pinch it by pin or when you remove air from this balloon, again you will get back the original size or original shape of this balloon, right? This is also what? Reversible change. And for reversible change, which sign we use? We use this sign. This means this can be converted into this, and then this can be converted into this. So this is what? The arrow mark for reversible change. It shows that the two substances we can change them back. They can be changed, reversed, or they can be reversed. So this is what? Reversible change. This is also one more example for reversible change. Okay. Now, tomorrow we will discuss about irreversible change. Till you all should read the textbook and find out some more examples for natural change, man-made change and reversible change. If you have any doubt, we will discuss it next session.